Joshua 21 is the final step in Israel's land distribution. This chapter focuses on the Levites, the tribes set apart to serve God. Unlike the other tribes, they don't receive a region of land. Instead, they are given 48 cities scattered across Israel, including cities of refuge. So the first part of this chapter talks about the Levites make their request, which encompasses verses 1 and 3. The leaders of the Levites come to Joshua and Eleazar. They remind them of God's command from Numbers 35 to give the Levites towns to live in and pasture land for their animals. The Israelites obey and give them towns for each tribe's land. This reinforces the Levites depend on the other tribes to support. They serve spiritually and are. Okay? Second part of this chapter, Levite families and their cities, which encompasses verses 4 to 42. The 48 cities are divided among three main Levitical clans. The Kohathites, the family of Aaron priest, got 13 cities from Judah, Simeon, and Benjamin. The rest of the Kohathites, 10 cities from Ephraim, Dan, and half of Manasseh. Then we got the Gershonites, got 13 cities from Issachar, Asher, Naphtali, and eastern Manasseh. Then we have Meratites, got 12 cities from Reuben, Gad, and Zebulun. These towns included 6 cities of refuge, where someone who killed unintentionally could seek protection. You can check that one out in Joshua 20, the last chapter. Check the video here. The Levites were spread throughout the nation, serving God and teaching His law everywhere, okay? So the third part of this chapter is a summary of all cities. 48 towns in total, each with pasture lands, given just as God commanded through Moses, okay? So, fourth part of this chapter talks about God fulfills His promise. The chapter ends with a powerful summary. Not one of all the Lord's God's good promises to Israel failed. Everyone was fulfilled. Okay? God gave the land, God gave peace, God kept every promise, okay? So what are the key lessons from Joshua 21? The first is the Levites had no land but a higher calling. They didn't farm. They served God and the people. Second lesson, God planted spiritual leaders everywhere. Scattering Levites meant every tribe had spiritual influence nearby. Third lesson, God's system relied on mutual support. Israel tribes cared for the Levites, and the Levites ministered in return. Fourth lesson, God is faithful to every word. This chapter ends the land division with a resounding affirmation. God kept everything He promised, okay? So Joshua 21 closes the land assignment phase by showing that even those without land still have purpose. The Levites had a spiritual mission, and God ensured they were provided for and positioned it across the nation, okay? So in the end, every tribe received what it needed: land, purpose, and presence of God. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I see you on the next one. Drop a comment too.